No, I haven't felt any of them. I felt a bit lonely and a bit depressed, but well, quite a bit depressed. But it's better than actually feeling trapped. I felt trapped for so long. I felt unhappy for so long when I've been with him. I felt trapped and unhappy and very depressed. And he hasn't seen this side because he's too busy sleeping with other men to realise how it affects me. And this is the thing, because he sleeps with all these different men. He doesn't see how it hurts me, how it upsets me, how it hurts my heart. But I think in time, I think he will see that. I think he will see how hurt I am. I think he'll see how depressed I am. I think he'll see how upset I am. You know, and I think he will realise his mistake, but it'll be too late because I'm not going back there. It's going to take me many years to. It's going to take him many years to change, and it's going to take me many years to even be his friend, to be honest. Because I feel very much like I don't want anything more to do with him. I mean, it would have to take something really serious before I was to even want to help him. He would have to have something really seriously wrong with him, like AIDS, for instance, before I was to even help him. I mean, I was thinking earlier in the shower, I was thinking to myself, you're meant to be a spiritual person, you're meant to help people. I heard that voice in my head, but then I was saying, well, I am, but I'm also human. I've got a human heart, a human mind, and a human body, which is easily broken, fragile, and weak. And it kind of gets in the way of me helping people, because I came here to help. This is the reason I'm here to help. But I can't drive myself into a grave by constantly trying to help one person, and all it's doing, it's not actually helping him. Me keep taking him back is not actually helping him. And Lincoln made me realise this. He says, no, you keep taking him back. He's not realising his mistakes. He's not realising how much it hurts you. If you keep taking him back, he's not seeing how much that hurts you. Lincoln says you can only take him back if he changes his actions. He has to change his actions, not his words. This is what Lincoln says. He says he has to change his actions and not his words. Are you concentrating on the tip of my finger? Are you concentrating on the tip of my finger? I want you to concentrate on the tip of my finger. Okay? He needs to change his actions and not just his words. Yeah. So I'm going round to Lee's in a minute to help him clean. Because he still hasn't got support. My friend Lee, who's got autism. I've got autism, he's got autism. But he's also got, what's it called now? What's it called now, where people can't control where people have difficulty with coordination. I've forgotten what he's got now. He's got a disability where it affects his coordination and balance. I've forgotten what it's called. Oh God, pardon me. We just had a big meal at the Gardener's Arms. Me, Kath, Lee and Catherine, and Liberal Stars, a Liberal Stars meeting. So yeah. I feel sad for Aaron, to be honest. I do feel angry with him, but also feel sad that that's the life he chooses, to sleep with loads of different men, because he has to feel needed or loved or whatever by them or whatever. I don't know. Or maybe it's a rush. Maybe it's a bit like taking drugs. Maybe it's an excitement thing where you go from one man to another to get some kind of fulfillment out of your life. But I do think that's a very sad way to live, because, well, it just is. It's just a very sad way to live, isn't it? I mean, you know, you got to have other things going on in your life as well, haven't you? Not just that. I mean, I've only met up with Sean once, one weekend, because he has things to do. He's got college. He's got assignments and everything, and you know, so you know. I need to get my hair cut. Oh, I do. That's my kundalini coming down from above, my soul coming down from above, blending with the infinite and coming down to this human body, which took me about 3 years to control. It took me about 3 years of meditation to achieve that level of mastery. Yeah. 3-4 years. See, this is the thing with people, isn't it? People concentrate on what's here. I mean, it's very superficial goals, really, isn't it? I mean, spirituality you take with you to the next dimension. But everything you see here passes away, including this body. But the soul doesn't pass away. The soul, you're just as much a soul now as you ever will be. And the purpose of evolution is to transcend the physical body through meditation, through inner development, through prayer. Yeah. I noticed that someone sent me a link to a Bible group or something, and I thought, oh, okay. The thing is, I do praying and meditation every day, so I'm not sure what a prayer group would do for me, really, because I already do all that at home. So I worship God in my heart. In my heart chakra is where God is. God is not outside of the heart chakra. God is inside the heart chakra. You can't find God unless you go within. You won't go to a building and knock on the door and God will answer the door. There's no building in the world where you can knock on the door and God's inside. God's in every single person, in the heart of every single person. That is where God is. That is where the mother is. That is where she is, in the heart chakra, in the centre. Dear ones, you can only find God within. All this pain, all this suffering is caused by the company of people who are in suffering themselves, and they bring you down to their own level of suffering. Remember what Paramahansa Yogananda says. He says, company is more powerful than willpower. In other words, company can bring you down, can make you depressed, can make you upset, make you stressed. And it's stronger than your willpower. So it will take huge amount. If you're living with someone that's always depressed, always upset, and always hard work, it will take huge amounts of willpower to transcend beyond that level. And they'll reject it because of their own darkness. I mean, when I lived with when I lived with my friend Lee at the time, I was living with him, I was in a relationship with him, I was in a marriage with him, and at the time I was doing meditation, and it was really difficult because he was depressed. He was very in his own bubble of darkness, and it was very, very difficult for me to rise out of that. I really struggled. But if I keep my foot on the gas, then I know I will continue on the journey towards God within my heart. I know I will. I have to ignore all the silly people that run across my car. I have to ignore all the silly people that knock on my windows, the silly people who rock the car, the silly people who throw paint at the car, throw things at the car. I have to ignore all them. I have to concentrate on my journey, which is in the heart centre. The car has to go within the heart. The car has to be driven inside the heart centre. It has to go within. There's no other place it can go. It has to go within. There's no place in the world where happiness can be found. There's only the heart centre where happiness can be found. Fulfillment is exclusively in the heart centre. Beyond timelessness, beyond space, in the heart centre is where happiness is. God bless and namaste.